Hey, good morning, it's Eric. Carnivore RN. I'm just going to show you a little prep this morning. I'm doing the steak sauce that I got the recipe from Maria Emmerich. So I'm about to start browning this butter. It's 2 sticks of grass-fed butter, and then I've got 2 things of cream cheese. Once the butter's browned, I'll add it to the cream cheese and start smoothing it, and then add some beef broth and salt. Prepped 6 kind of smash burgers, some bacon, and I've got a ribeye picked up, and I'm just going to dry brine it for today, and we'll have it tonight. But with the brown butter, if you've never done it, I've melted it on low, and then I'm going to turn it up to about medium. And it'll start boiling pretty quickly, and you just have to literally just start stirring it. It'll start foaming. Once you'll see some browned, kind of little flakes in the bottom, it's pretty much done at that point. But I've got it on medium heat. I'm on gas, so it's pretty much just stirring it, and see, it'll start foaming, and it'll get a little bit darker as it goes. You don't want to get to the burnt butter, even though people do eat burnt butter. To me, I don't like it. It's just a little too burnt. But you see it's kind of changing colors. And then you can adjust the heat as needed, up or down. But you see it's starting to foam up. It's almost there. And then once it's there, I'll pour it over the cream cheese, and it'll start softening, and I'll turn it to low. And then just kind of start smoothing it out with a large spoon. Maria uses a Vitamix emulsion blender. I don't have one of those, so I just use a spoon. So we're almost there. Usually my son that's a cook, he'll do this for me, but he taught me how to do it, so. But I don't know if you can see it, but we're starting to get those granules in the bottom. Kind of, it will be like just a toasted butter, and so it gives it a nice smoky flavor, especially when you add the beef broth and the salt. You just get this really delicious flavor you can add to pretty much all your meat. I mean, I add it to shrimp, the beef patties, the steak. So it's ready now. I'm going to turn it off. See all the little brown flakes? So you want to get all that in there. Yep. I'm just going to get all this off here. Put all that right there on top of that cream cheese, and and it's already starting to to smooth it down, and then I'll just turn it back on low. And I'm just going to kind of let that start heating up with the brown butter that's already in there. And then let me get a large spoon. So just kind of a larger spoon. And I'll just start, you can already tell it's pretty smooth. And I'm just kind of break it up, smooth it. You want to get the chunks out of it, I've found, to make it really creamy and where you can easily spoon it out and put it onto your meats. So just take your time, let it do it for about 10 minutes on low. But I'll just start working it and smoothing it. Then I'll add my salt. So we'll do a half teaspoon of salt since this is a double batch. And then I'll use half a cup of beef broth. And once you get to the beef broth step, we got some more bacon in the oven. Hang on. Oh yeah. More bacon. So I'm usually prepping every other day for my wife and I. Some of my kids eat some of the beef patties. My daughter's really starting to see the benefit of it. And I know my sons are definitely seeing the benefit that it's helped me thus far. I'm on day 145, so almost 5 months. So that's pretty smooth at this point. So I'm going to add. Let me get a teaspoon. I'm going to do since it's a double batch, I'm going to do a half teaspoon. My baby. And we are in the process of moving. We're going to be relocating to Florida in the next couple weeks. So I'm just adding this Redmonds salt. And then I'll blend this up, and then I'll add the beef broth. And I just grabbed some organic beef broth from Whole Foods. I do use grass-fed butter, and I use organic cream cheese. I'm just making sure there's no lumps in it, which it feels really, really soft. I found if there's lumps in it, then it doesn't really blend well. When you go to, when you put it in your container and cool it down, it's kind of chunky, which I found I don't really like. I like it nice and smooth. It's easy to spread, just like butter. That bacon, man, that bacon looks good. So I'm just measuring up a half cup, and you don't want to go over on your beef broth either. found that any XX beef broth, it just doesn't, for some reason, it just stays a little too wet. But when you do, like Maria definitely perfected this recipe, so that you can see how it's everything's incorporating, it's becoming like really smooth, and but it'll actually firm up in the fridge, which makes it fantastic. You see how it's changed, and it's all pretty much ready. And that's it. And then definitely can just put it on. Delicious. Thanks for watching. Help me out. Subscribe and like this video. I appreciate it. Talk to you later. Bye.